Hello and happy Monday, everyone. I'm your host, John RMS, otherwise known as AceBullion. Martin the Silver Trader has sent me in this coin, which is not going back, I'm telling you that, and I'm sure you can see here. But for me to cast my eyes on and give you my honest thoughts and opinion, if you do want one of these coins or many others, have a look at the More section down below under this video. You can find a link to the silvertrader.uk. You could also find a link to the precious metal forum, and finally you can find a link to my own personal hand-poured website, AceBullion.com or AceBullion.co.uk. Pick one, it's fine. I have lots of domains for that. Anyway, with that being said, I'm actually seriously looking forward to doing this video because we're halfway there. I totally want to say living on a prayer, but no, here we go. Okay, so I first had done a video not that long ago with the very awesome 2-ounce version, which has now brought this collection up to number 5. And of course, it is the Tudor Dragon. And yes, I'm kind of all dragoned out at the moment, I have to admit. Between the Perth Mint and the Royal Mint and every other mint in the world, I'm slightly dragoned out, but it is at that halfway point, minus, well, what I think will be a completer. And if it's not a completer, I have a Royal Mint product that I think will fit that perfectly fine. In fact, maybe I might even just put a royal coat of arms in the middle, and that will be done with it. So this is the 2-ounce version, as you have already seen. It is just for reference, and just to show everyone. If you do want one of my boxes, by the way, head on over to my website. Yeah, no, sneaky promo there, or whatever you want to call it. But we're going to take a look at today's awesome coin, and yeah, it is a coin. Now this is from the Royal Mint, of course. We have King Charles III, and it is 10 pounds denomination. Don't confuse that with weight for all of my friends in America. It is not a 10-pound weight by any aspect. Especially if you're new to stacking, you might get confused because, just you could live in a small town and you may never actually have heard of various, currencies. So I'm actually trying to give that as much description as possible. So you're not dumb, you're not, whatever. There's a lot to learn. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Anyway, we have here Jody Clark's signature. So it is his portrait of King Charles. I think that's Jody Clark. Yeah, by the looks of it. Unless my eyes are really going bad. Someone, I'm sure, will correct me in the comments. Reeded edge going all the way along the side. You know who you are, Mr. Grumpy. We have a standing joke about that. And there it is. Now we have the dragon. And oh my goodness, it is just, it's much more beautiful than, of course, the 2-ounce, because you can see things in much higher definition, and so on and so forth. If you do want to see the gold versions, have a look at my friend Austrian Stacker. Now, warning, he does have a silly, funny accent. He told me to say that, by the way. No, but honestly, he is a really good guy. We bounce stuff off each other left, right, and center. And sometimes he beats me to doing a review, and sometimes I beat him. At the end of the day, we're both doing the same things, relatively the same, but he is collecting, at least that I've seen, the 1/4-ounce versions of the Tudor Beast. And if you do want to see them, I'll leave a link in the description of this video, so I'll also tag him in. But have a look at his channel as well, please. Just because I really think that, he's another good friend of mine, and he deserves it. So we have the Tudor Dragon here, and it is 10 troy ounces of silver of 999.9. So 4 nines fine silver. And here you can really see the dragon, and you could also see the background of the dragon design here. It is really, really awesome. We have the date 2024 as well. Now, I haven't experienced any, because I've been asked this already, so I'm going to answer the question now. I haven't experienced any issues with milking yet. And to be brutally honest with you, up until last month, I had zero experiences with any milking on the Queen's Bee set. It only happened to be that I took a look and I noticed that one of them, well, started to milk up a little bit. And I thought, oh no, but it happens. And that's been sealed for ages, and years have gone by. So, yeah, oh well. It is something that can still get cleaned up, should I wish to. As it's going to be my personal collection, that's it. But anyway, there is the dragon. Really superb, really awesome, and something very, very unique. I just love it. I'm happy to be collecting them. So we're halfway there, minus, of course, a completer. So that means that if you are collecting the 10 ounce, well, I'll start with the 2 ounce first, then of course you now have 10 ounces of silver. If you're collecting the gold, well, you're over an ounce of gold, and you got 1 1/4 ounce of gold, or 5 ounces of gold if you're doing the 1 ounce versions. And now if you're on with the silver, you are over, well, you now have for this 50 ounces of silver, which is rather cool because it's easy to budget in for these types of coins. So we'll have a quick look here and see. We have the first one, which of course was the lion. So there it is, Lion of England. Next one, of course, to come across was the Yale of Beaufort. Absolutely stunning. Love all of these things. We also have the Bull of Clarence. Yep. Again, another stunning design. Love it. In fact, I really love that rose in the middle as well. And number 4 is, of course, the Seymour Unicorn, or of course the Scottish Unicorn, as is otherwise known. And again, just a beautiful shield and everything else, which brings us now to, well, the dragon, which usually symbolizes Welsh and Wales. So are you collecting these? Which, if any, because there's a whole bunch of variants out there, are you collecting? Are you collecting the proof versions? Are you collecting gold? Are you, and which denominations? I mean, you don't have to actually say if you're uncomfortable with that. Are you collecting the 2 ounce, the 1 ounce versions as well? The 10 ounce? Or are you just not bothering because it doesn't suit you at all? I'm curious to know what your thoughts and opinions are. Apologies for the mic, by the way. It seems to be playing up at the moment. So, yeah, I am sorry about that. But there it is, folks. We have number 5 out of, well, maybe 11. But we're halfway there for the set at least. So, there we are. We now have, if you are collecting it, a nice, easy 50 troy ounces, or if you got more than one set, 60 troy ounces. Not bad, is it? Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day wherever you are. I promise you on Wednesday there will not be a dragon in sight, okay? So stay tuned and just have a great day. Bye for now.